Rose, and I'm here with the one and only Sumo Cyco. How are you guys doing?
We're good. How are you guys?
Very good, thank you.
And you guys are always going to put on like an amazing live show. I'm so stoked. Okay, so the band's been together for about 7 years, give or take. You started in 2010.
Is that how long now?
So?
Yeah, well, we officially say 2011 because that's when our first video dropped, but we've been working on this thing since 2010 for sure.
So, just a wee little baby child, but...
You're all grown up now.
I knows how to read. So, you slowly released singles until you were able to create your full-length album. So, now that you've seen the release of your debut of Lost in Cyco City, as well as Opus Mar, what would you say are your top 3 most monumental moments that you've seen?
Oh, these are serious questions.
I got some pretty
good questions. These are awesome.
Well, I think
it's usually like, hey, how did you come up with the band name?
Yeah.
Do you have the band name question on here?
It was the
you got it
thingy,
still?
Right?
Oh, yeah, you know. Yeah, you're out. Okay, no, go. You
okay,
talk.
well, I would say Indie Week would be one of those moments. We won a competition called Indie Week back in Toronto, and with that win, we got to play a festival in Ireland, which really kind of pushed us to look outside of Canada and North America for shows. And because of that win, I think going to Ireland and then subsequently playing UK really kind of got us our start over in Europe and UK, which I think was a big move for us. So I think that would be one of the most monumental moments. I think another one would probably be the ceiling fan video, I have to say.
that was after our record, or before our recording. That was like right. Yeah, but that's a monumental moment in Sumo Cyco history, I guess.
I think it just it kind of started that good trend of getting people interested in our YouTube channel, and I think it wasn't just the ceiling fan video. It was obviously having the content in those videos, but I think that moment in time when everything was happening with the ceiling fan, we had those videos coming out all the time, I think was a very monumental moment. And then what else would you say? I think maybe
you're gonna say Benj.
Oh yeah, I always say that though. Well, of course, meeting my idol Benji and doing a song with Benji. That that's when one of those moments in your career where things really come full circle, where you're like.
This is a band we love called Skindred.
Yes, and we collaborated with Skindred on a song on our second album, and to me, meeting Benji and now becoming friends, having a relationship, and having the respect from someone that I really really admired, I think. It gave me that boost of confidence to be where I am today, where I feel like, really anything is possible. We can move mountains if we just put our mind to it.
Exactly.
So cheesy. How cheesy, eh? That's so cheesy.
When I was watching you guys' track-by-track things, and then when you said that you couldn't stop smiling, I was like, that's how I felt when I saw you guys at work the first time.
Oh, that's so cool.
So Lost in Cyco City seemed to be a lot more personal, lyric-wise, and then Opus Mar, I've noticed that is a lot based on the outside forces. So were there any specific events that triggered a song, or? I
think it's cool that people are noticing the writing lyrically difference. I think it's neat, don't you?
Yeah.
It's it's people are really understanding. There was a lot of being on tour. We're just out a lot, so lots of things are happening, and Skye's just I don't know, grumpy about some of it.
Yeah. Well, I'm very current events obsessed, and I was when I wrote this record. And a few of the things that specifically come to mind were the refugee crisis really inspired anti-anthem. That was one of the main ones that kind of came across, and it was weird because we wrote that song, we were starting to write it, and the way Matt and I write, we don't sit down and write a song and it's done. It's an ongoing process. So then, all these other things were kind of happening. I think at the very beginning, I was just writing it about not fitting in, and then it, felt like it was becoming a bigger issue about the Syrian refugees, and then it was becoming this, this whole, there's a lot of, tension in the media about race and about the targeting of police of young black men, and then it was, the Colin Kaepernick thing with the anthem and not standing up at the games, and it's just all these different forces started coming in. I'm like, this makes sense with this, and then it's it's almost like the song. I wasn't even writing the song; it's the external forces were writing it. Yes. And then as well as I always mention with our Brave song, it's very closely tied to feeling of the fear that I think the fear mongering and the fear of a lot of the terrorist attacks that were happening. And we were super close to a bunch of things that had happened on the road. And
last month, the London attack happened the same day we were playing in London.
And then the Manchester attack happened.
Yeah, and then the Manchester, and then it just seems like there's.
It's so sad, and
but we're not gonna be. We're not fucking chickened out about this. We're still here. We're not scared, but it is annoying. It's annoying and totally disrespectful that it's happening all the time. It's not right.
Yeah, it's so sad. But I think the most important thing is that we don't let those events define us.
Yeah.
We don't let those events like determine our life. I mean, it sucks, it's terrible, and we're all mourning together, but we also have to rise up and be strong in those moments. So that's what Brave 2 is all
Absolutely.
about.
I mean, the whole record's kind of that, right? Just feels like there's a lot of politics that suck right now. I mean, it always has sucked. Politics just sucks anyways in general. But, right now it just seems to be heavy and everybody's paying attention, and a lot of the stuff that we write about, Skye and I'll go over lyrics. She's writing all of them, and sometimes I'll be like, oh, why don't you just go a little harder? Just go for it. And so just some of it comes out just really what I like. I really like it where she's going with it. I like being able to say a bit of something.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
I'll be putting links below for like all your social media and purchasing and whatnot. So one question that I feel like has been on a lot of people's minds is the cliffhanger of the movie type series of Lost in Cyco City's music videos, because if you play them in order, it kind of connects, becomes a little mini movie. So I'm just wondering if it's going to get some sort of conclusion, or is it going to bleed into
I think it would be pathetic for us not to conclude something, but we don't give a timeline to anyone.
Yes. Well, I think I mean a lot of our fans probably understand how DIY things are with us, and
plus if you're a fan, you're following anyway, so you'll, even if you have to wait, eventually we're still giving you other stuff.
Yeah.
So once you do get the conclusion, it'll just be great.
Yeah.
But I could see if you're a new person how they won't make sense once we drop the conclusion, or how we put, I don't know, but we'll have something.
Yes. We are all intending to finish it, wrap it up, make it feel like it has an ending. Satisfaction at the end.
I said we're gonna finish
what I'm saying is that the thing is that with us, we never know what's going to happen in our future. We're always getting these tours, and then we get taken away from this, and then we're getting pressure to put out a record. So in our perfect world, yes, we would completely finish it the way we want to.
Oh no, it won't happen like that. Skye wants to do all the songs still. That's not going to happen.
It won't happen exactly the way I want to.
Don't listen to that. It's going to happen. We'll finish it, but not the way she wants to. It'll take us way too long. We're going to finish it the way I want to. We're just still using her ideas, but compacting them into probably one song. We'll probably conclude
just.
Well, I still wanted to put My Name Is Rock and Roll no matter what. I love the end song on the Lost in Cyco City record, so I really.
You can tell Kat that we haven't honestly figured this out completely.
No, we haven't figured it
out. We
out.
want to figure it out. We're
gonna figure it out. Because I understand. I warned her the day that she was like, "I want to do this long video thing. It's gonna do all these things." I was like, "But if the band actually starts to get tours, it's not like." We can't just keep doing it as easy, so now we're running into that, and I've proven my point.
Yeah, I understand that the priority was moving forward and whatnot.
Yeah, we have to, right? So especially for new people being involved, we've got to give them new stuff, and old fans. I don't want them to get too bored of just waiting for a video from an old album now. So we'll get that stuff figured out. Yeah. Skye has this weird there's a
crisscross.
She hasn't completely explained it to me yet, so I don't know either.
One fun question for you guys. Obviously, we're in Hollywood, so if Cyco City could be put into a full-length film, also involving your characters and whatnot, who would you want to play you guys in the band, and or your characters?
These are great questions. Who do you want, Skye? I want Jake Busey. Jake Busey's a kind of a weird dude. He's this strange guy. I'd be Jake Busey would be good me.
Well, I've said before when people have asked me this, I've said Chloe Mortez in the past.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
But I also think Elle Fanning's really talented.
My pick would have been Scarlett Johansson.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Elle Fanning is a good actress.
Yeah,
I could see that. That would be pretty.
Yeah.
Just if you're watching
have to do a little styling, a little more punk rock styling.
In case you're watching Elle. Check it out. Okay, go.
Oh, wait.
Sorry, Kat.
It's okay.
We're taking over your show.
This is Sumo Cyco.
Yeah. I'll put pop-ups and whatnot.
Exactly.
Lastly, is there anything that you would like to say to anyone who's watching you for the first time on this video or seeing you for the first time tonight?
Don't judge us by this video. I'm just
Prepare yourselves.
What about you?
Well, I would just say that if somebody's like interested, if they like what they hear, they're feeling like, oh, maybe I'm into these guys. Check out our YouTube, check out our website, follow us online. We
follow Kat, like, tons.
yeah.
I mean, thanks.
We always we do put as much of an emphasis as we can on being as personable as possible and to not feel like, you know, we're some untouchable band. Like, message us, feel free, ask your questions, and buy the record, spread the music, because that's
Make
what it's
faces
all
like this. Sorry.
So thank you guys so much
Thanks,
for taking the
Kat.
time.
Kat,
to
sorry
sit
I
down.
had to cut this short a little
It's
bit.
okay.
You understand, I would assume. It was really your fault you were late.
Yeah, I know.
So.
Well, it's, someone got a fender bender. It's LA. What can I
No!
do?
You got into a car accident?
No.
Oh, somebody else did? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And it was like
I
right
was gonna
next
be like,
door.
oh no!
No.
Alright.
Saw their airbag go off. Some guy ran in the street. Stay safe.
Well,
Just-
thanks for
yeah.
watching, everybody. This is the Sumo Cyco Show. This is Kat. We're happy to have her here for an interview. Thank you so much. Wrap it
Thanks,
up, y'all.
guys.
Wrap it up.